Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all are well. So basically from the title you can tell today it's gonna be my third trimester review. I know I had promised you all for a vlog for third trimester, but unfortunately I really didn't like the vlog, so I decided not to actually put that vlog up. So I've actually decided to sit down today and do my trimester review. Obviously I'm 1 week away from giving birth, and look at the bump. Oh my god, it is huge. So yeah, I've only got a couple of days, so I'm really excited. This has been like a really positive trimester for me, because the first and second trimester I was really struggling. During third trimester I'm struggling a little bit, but it is okay. Like physically I'm most of the time very tired in comparison to first and second trimester, but spiritually I'm like really positive and happy as well, a bit emotional to be honest, because I feel like I might not be able to love new baby as much as I love Nia, but I know eventually I'll love them equally. It's just like a mother thing. I think everybody goes through that, kind of like doubting myself at times whether I'll be able to love my new baby, but I think I will be able to love her as much as I love Nia. So anyway, let's talk about the trimester. I might actually include a couple of vlog footage. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, like how I'm gonna edit this video. So before I go away and give birth, I decided to film this video today, because otherwise it would be harder for me to film in coming days, because I'll have like one toddler and one new baby. Obviously I'll have to adapt with new changes that is coming in my life. So hence I thought today would be the right time to film this video. Today I am actually 39 weeks pregnant exactly, so I've got 1 week to go, like I said earlier. So let's start with 28 weeks. So during 28 weeks I went to see midwife, which was like my first appointment for this trimester. Basically she checked my CO2 levels. Next thing she checked was she took some blood, and she wanted to check my iron levels. And in a couple of days the report came, my iron levels were really low, so I had to take some iron tablets. Currently I'm taking iron tablets from 28 weeks onwards. Still today I'm taking iron tablets, so I take 420 mg iron tablets in total. So I've been asked to keep on taking them until I give birth. Last time what happened was I actually lost quite a lot of blood during natural birth, so they gave me iron tablets that time as well. So I'm hoping this time it will be fine. Like I hope I won't lose like a lot of blood. Even if I do, then obviously there'll be help out there to help me, like get me iron tablets and other supplements, etc. So anyway, yeah, that is what happened during 28 weeks appointment. And moving on to 30 weeks, I was like very active during this trimester. I was actually going out a lot for a walk, like I normally used to go for a walk for 1 hour. But unfortunately what happened one day was, like, me and my mom were going out for a walk, and I actually felt very cold, like my whole body felt cold. I felt like my heart is gonna stop. Like it just felt literally so cold. I couldn't walk, I couldn't breathe, so I had to stop where I was walking. And my mom panicked, obviously, so she was like, oh my god, call the ambulance. And luckily there was this really amazing kind guy who saw me. He had just came out of his house and he was like, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I just feel a little bit dizzy, so I don't feel well. So he was like, oh, I'll go and get water for you from my home. He ran and he literally bought water for me, which was a great help. I had that water, and guess what, it just made me feel so much more better. I rested there for a couple of minutes, like about 10 minutes, and he was like, you are heavily pregnant, you shouldn't be this active. And I was like, thank you very much, thank you so much for helping me. So yeah, that is what happened. From that day onwards I actually didn't go much for a walk, even though if I go I would go only for half an hour, not long, not more than 1 hour. So I've stopped going more than 1 hour, to be honest, because physically, like I said earlier, energy wise my energy is very low. I don't know what it is, but second time around this pregnancy has been really hard on me. It might be because I've got toddler to look after as well, so I'm kind of like using my energy a lot, because Nia is very active. I'm running around her, playing with her, etc. So yeah, for me, second pregnancy has been harder in comparison to the first pregnancy. Also, during 34-week, the baby position was not great. So basically, she was in breech position, which means that her head was still up here and legs down here. So midwife was like, oh, okay, it's not a good position to be. So she told me, like, in 36 weeks appointment, in 2 weeks time, I'll have to come back. So if the baby is still in the breech position, like the head is still up here, then obviously she'll send me for a scan. And I went away during that time, when I was like 35 weeks pregnant. Obviously, if you have seen that vlog, then you guys know I was away. So during that time I did a lot of activities, and when I went back to her for 36 weeks appointment, she checked and found out that the baby had moved. So the baby head is down here and then leg is up here. So I didn't have to go to scan. I was like very, very happy to know that the baby is in a good position. So she was like, okay, fine, it's not a problem, everything seems to be fine. I have been getting a lot of like a body ache and back pain, so that's not great. I also got my appetite back, which is amazing because I really love eating food now. You know how I was saying during my first and second trimester, I'm not eating much meat, especially like pork meat, but now I absolutely love it. I'm eating like everything. The only thing I'm not eating at the moment much is actually green food. So I don't know what it is. I don't think she really likes green food, so I'm not really into green foods. But during my first pregnancy I was eating a lot of green food, but not this time around. But I do crave for a lot of ice cream, like sugary stuff, and I've been enjoying quite a lot of ice cream, to be honest, and chocolate. But anyway, yeah, apart from that, you know what, I've been getting hungry since last 2 weeks. I get hungry during night time around like 11, half 11. So I just go down to my kitchen and have some food. I've also gained a little bit weight. Obviously, I think you can tell I've gained a little bit weight. So I ended my second trimester 62 kg weight wise, but now I am around 68 kg, which is a good because the baby is growing as well. So yeah, I have gained a little bit weight. That is nice. I'm really happy during this trimester, and a lot of you have been giving me so much love, sending me prayers. Yeah, thank you so much for that. And when we did like gender reveal as well, you guys were so kind to me, and thank you so much. I don't know what else to say, but honestly, I am so grateful. I really hope universe pays you, rewards you with more happiness, more kindness than what you guys have given to me. So really happy. Obviously, I think you can see on my face as well how happy I am at the moment. I don't know what's gonna happen in 1 week's time. Obviously, I thought this baby might come early, but I think she's too cozy inside. She doesn't want to come out. So yeah, my due date is next week. Obviously, if she doesn't come out next week, then I've got another midwife appointment at 40 weeks. So if she's overdue for a week, I think they are going to call me back in a week's time, in 2 weeks time I would say, and induce me. So that is what they're gonna do, obviously. But let's see, I've got feeling that she might be overdue a few days, because Nia was overdue by like 3 days, and I had like natural labor. It started after 3 days after due date. So I'm kind of like hoping this pregnancy would also go the same way. Also, another thing, like when I was chatting with midwife, I found out like this time there is no birth plan at all, because during my last pregnancy I had a birth plan. So I had actually planned how I wanted to have my baby, like what medication I wanted to take, etc. So I'm really surprised like why there is no birth plan this time around. And she was saying to me everything has changed, they don't do it anymore. So when I go into labor, obviously I'll have to ring them up, labor line, and then tell them how I want to have baby. Initially I was thinking to have water birth, but during my last pregnancy I realized I actually took a hot water bath in my home as well as in the hospital to ease the pain, which was not doing anything to me. Honestly, it didn't work for me, and I really didn't like my wet body at all. So I've actually decided not to do water birth because when I asked midwife as well, she gave me some information, but it wasn't like in-depth information. So I kind of like thought, I'm just gonna do like a traditional way of giving birth, just lie down on bed and give birth. That is what I'm thinking. So hopefully I'll have natural birth, fingers crossed for that. So let's see. I mean, like, I'm really open to even if it goes like other way, even if I have to have cesarean, that's fine, because there are a lot of things in life which is obviously not in my hands, obviously. So whatever will be the best for me and my baby, we will take that decision obviously on the day. Also, another thing I want to talk about is I'm not going to do like a birth video. I know a lot of people do birth video, but for me that is like a very personal moment. I don't want to put that up on social media. Also, I don't know what state I'll be in, and I might be in so much pain that vlogging would be last thing on my mind. I'd rather take care of myself and this little one while I'm in labor rather than vlogging. And yeah, I think it is very kind of like a personal decision for me. That moment is so, like, I would say very personal and special as well, to be honest. So I really don't want to put that up on social media like YouTube or Instagram. So I'm definitely not gonna do like a birth vlog. I'm not saying other people shouldn't do it. If they think that is their cup of tea, then obviously I go for it. But for me, that is like, no, I can't do that. So anyway, yeah, that is my third trimester. So last few weeks has been really good. I've been doing lots of yoga. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, then you guys know what I've been up to. I've been walking a lot, going out for evening walk with Nia and Nav, and also doing lots of yoga, cleaning my room, trying to be active, doing a lot of Swiss ball exercise as well. So that is what I've been doing. I've got a little bit back pain today, but it's not too bad. So yeah, at night it is getting really difficult to sleep because I keep going to loo, and also because the bump is so big, it gets harder to sleep at night. So it's not really easy for me during nighttime. I feel so hot during nighttime, so I really hate when it's a bedtime. But anyway, apart from that, I'm feeling really great, to be honest. And I don't think I've got anything else to say. And I hope you got some information out of this video. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching once again. Take care. Bye.